accidents happened, that's how we found ourselves in this world. But Ephesians 1:4 says that before the foundations of this world, God had thought about us. And the verse I encourage myself every other time is Jeremiah 29:11. God has the best plans for us. What hope does it give you to just know that you are not an afterthought? Just,
I think, I don't know, especially for a structured person like myself, I like to know a plan. And I'd like to know that there's someone has a plan. I think the idea of knowing that someone has planned your very own existence and planned that you exist means that there is hope for you. And if I consult the owner of this plan, means that there is, as the book of Jeremiah says, there's an expected end. There's an end that is assured if I follow the plan of the one who instituted it and put it together. I think it's exciting to know that things happening in my life, if I rely on this person, are not so random. They're not so random, but they are planned out and they are carved out for my sake, so that I attain this expected end.
Yeah, thank you. Rafa tells us that, it's not like the driver of the vehicle has lost control. He just changed gears. And he tells us there was a holy union between the Father and the Son. And they are thinking, what if this happens? And the Son just gives himself like, I'm willing to go and die for them. So what does that give you? Like, what does that speak to the person that feels like, I just think that this fall of man, this fall of the Lucifer is something that it's God foresaw it. Why couldn't he control it? He should have stopped it. Why are we suffering? And by there are days I suffer and I'm like, God, was this part of the plan? Is this the part of process? Speak to that person.
Yeah, so, to that person, I would say that a both fortunate and unfortunate consequence of the fact that God has given us the gift of free will, and that our choices actually matter, is that unfortunately we can choose badly and choose poorly. So in the case of Satan, what God could have done maybe is he could have just made it impossible for Satan to possibly do anything other than the exactly correct thing. But then at that point, then Satan is nothing like other than a robot, But instead, what does God want? God wants us, all of his creations, all of his creatures, to have the capacity to make choices. And these choices can have consequences that are positive or negative. And what God foresaw in the choices which were wrong that he could see, because God could see all things, he could see the end from the beginning, is that he offered a way of escape for all those who have made some bad decisions or have even been found in places where other people made bad decisions. Because somebody else's bad decision can affect you. God foresaw all those things and provided a way of escape, which is Calvary. So even unfortunately, we are living in the as a result of the consequences of other people and also our own consequences. We can still have faith in the power of the cross to save us ultimately.
Thank you.